Heyo duckies, Andilippi here. We're out with the old and in with the new. Leoran board is gone and Sami is here to supersede it. Built from the foundations of Leoran board, Sami completely changes everything and puts you, the user, first. There are tons of bug fixes, quality of life improvements, and huge functional changes. We won't have time to cover everything, so I'm just handpicking the ones that really stand out to me that we'll be covering in this video. You can totally see the great community of developers led by Christina really care about their product and their consumers, as everything is made more effortless and user-friendly, such as all your old Leoran board decks being fully compatible with Sami. This early build is a private beta and the devs have allowed me to share their wonderful creation with you early. Make sure you follow myself and Sami over on Twitter so you don't miss when the full version releases. Make sure if you enjoy the video, then be sure to let myself and YouTube know by tippity tapping that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content on Sami to take your streams to the next level. Let's get into this bad boy. Put your rockin' for the stone. If you think Leoran board... I mean Sami, I really need to get used to this. If you think Sami is hard to get your head around, but you really want to take your stream to the next level, then you might want to check out today's video sponsor, Owned.tv. Owned.tv have absolutely everything to upgrade your stream and make it look more professional. They have a huge selection of professional themed overlays, alert packages, emotes, and tons more to get you looking like a professional streamer without any of the technical know-how. The cherry on top is that Owned have allowed me to give you guys a massive 50% off anything on their website using offer code Andy50 at checkout. All the links are in the description and they do go a huge way to supporting the channel. Thank you Own.tv for sponsoring this portion of the video. Downloading or updating Sami for the first time is a little different than usual. You will be able to download it directly from the Sami website, link in the description. Once downloaded, extract the zip file into where your original Leoran board folder is. Once you open it, you will notice it looks kind of different. There is a new bridge folder. This is basically going to be the new transmitter. You must not delete the old transmitter folder though. More on this a little bit later. You will also notice a new languages folder. That's right, Sami are supporting different languages natively. There is currently English, English UK, Spanish, and German. The devs have said if you want to help translate into another language, then please contact Sebas in the Sami Discord. This link is also in the description. There's also a Sami deck folder. This is basically just the old Stream Deck folder, so you can go ahead and delete the old Stream Deck folder. You'll finally see that there is a .exe file called Sami Core. This is replacing the old Leoran board 2.0.exe file. You can delete this file also. Before we get into Sami, you will need to make sure your Sami folder looks something like mine. As I said, everything has changed in Sami. Oh, has this video been helping you out? Then please consider pressing that subscribe button and that like button, as it'll go a long way to supporting me, alright? Bye. With no expense to the user's experience. I had a very smooth process moving over, especially as the documentation is just always on point with the dev team. First and foremost, all the Leoran board branding is fully gone and being replaced with Sami, so hopefully no more confusion there. There is an automatic update checker now, so you can get instant access to any new features and bug fixes. I honestly love this feature so much. You can actually save a button you're working on without instantly backing out. But right here, you can actually run a button that you are currently editing to massively save time trying to test your latest creation. Honestly, this is huge. Well done, guys. You can also now connect to Twitch without even having the bridge open anymore. It's all built directly in Sami. There is a cheeky little link so you can easily get access to third-party extensions from the Sami repo, Christina's repo, and also yours truly and my wonderful friends at StreamUp. Trust me, our products are incredible, if I do say so myself, and they are all completely free. You can leave us a cheeky little tip though. Those links are below too. The devs have added a lovely amount of new commands to use within your buttons. For a full list, please see the patch notes. I didn't want to go too much into this as commands are very specific use cases and didn't want to lose your attention. There are now so many new shortcuts that make your productivity inside of Sami skyrocket, such as Control-N to create a new deck, double-click in an empty space to create a new deck, and even triple-click to automatically create a new deck and go into the edit command screen. All the usual shortcuts for copy, paste, undo, and redo are all there for easier button and command management. Now opening the variable window with Control-Tab or clicking the variable button, you can go directly to the button's variables you are currently editing. What a huge time save. Oh, and my absolute favorite, when typing in a variable, it automatically closes the variable wrap. This is a great time save and stops you making so many mistakes in your commands. There are many more shortcuts too. And for a full video on how productivity has changed, see Christina's YouTube video below and be sure to show some love with that subscribe button. Since Sami is using a new kind of transmitter, you might be thinking that all your extensions you currently have installed won't work straight away. Well, they added a really easy way to add all of your extensions into Sami. Inside of the main Sami program, there is an option to install all extensions from within a folder. We just need to select one of the extensions in that folder and Sami will do the rest for us. Christina recommends selecting no when prompted if you want to ignore requirements. Then you can go through each one manually to make sure they don't overwrite any of your decks. Another thing to note is that in this new version of Sami, it actually uses the new Twitch client ID. This means you will need to relink all of your accounts. This will automatically duplicate your channel points that Sami controls, so Savas made this little tool to support you in this. Tick the checkbox that says swap IDs. This will then go through all of your decks of buttons and search for any uses of your channel point IDs and replace them with your new one. You can then delete your old channel points and restart Sami so the changes take effect. If you're a YouTube streamer, this one is highly important for you. Leora and Bud will no longer work on YouTube, as Christina is the one that manages and pays for the service. Make sure you are fully moved over before your next stream. Also, as I said, Christina has to pay for this service, so please consider supporting her and the devs over on their GitHub page and other support channels. Remember, this is in private beta at the moment. You can totally come and visit me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Andilippi to get a more in-depth look and ask me any questions. When the actual release of Sami happens, please make sure if you have any questions to join their Discord, as everyone in there is extremely helpful and always want to get your feedback and support your issues. I want you all to reply to my pinned comment below and show some love to Christina and the devs for all what they have been through and all the hard work they are continuing to put into this project. Thank you so much, guys. Keep it up. A big thanks to all the people that helped me make this content free for you. You can also join these incredible people by joining either Ko-fi or Patreon, as it will go a huge way to supporting the channel. A big, huge shout out to Bongo, Fever Team, Marcus Vasquez, and Romulo Souza for being my top supporters. I couldn't do this without you guys. You can also help me for completely free by just hitting that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future Sami content. If you want to see the video I did on why I was not supporting Leora and Bud anymore, the video's on the left, and be sure to check out my playlist on Sami that's on the right and get it saved. See you over there. Put your rock with a stone.